Then Aryan Kondal, Ashish Kumar. Aryan Kondal, Ashish Kumar. Okay. Nishani, please read this question once again.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
What was the man guilty of?
What was the man guilty of? Yes, Nishani. What was the man guilty of? Question answer very easy. What was the man guilty of?
The man guilty of the man was poisoned.
Okay. What was the man guilty of? The man, write down, first word will be capital. Remember this thing. Most of some, I'm checking your paper and some students have done on the first word they have written in small letters. The first word is always capital. The man was, write down, yes, Divyansh Priyansh. The man was guilty of. The man was guilty. G-U-I-L-T, guilty. The man was guilty of. Raghav Parmar, camera should be on. Raghav Parmar. Raghav Parmar, Aryan Kondal, Ashish Kumar. 2543. Aryan Kondal, Ashish Kumar, 2543. Okay, write down. The man was guilty of. The man was guilty of killing. The man was guilty of killing someone. Killing someone by. How did that man kill that someone? By poisoning him. Poisoning, poisoning him. Okay. The man was guilty of killing someone. The man was guilty of killing someone by poisoning him. By poisoning, Poisoning, by poisoning him. The man was guilty of killing someone by poisoning him. Okay. Now come to question number 4. The Akshita Rana will read this question number 4.
Yes, ma'am. How did divide the man?
Okay, how did Hurtwood justify the man's punishment? Justifies means किसी चीज को आपने ठीक ठहराना है. If you want to have this thing that if you want to say that this particular thing is correct, then you have to justify. Aryan Kondal, Ashish Kumar, Daksh, camera should be on.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it is so much better than in Germany where the prisoner is lowered into a
Okay, read out. Network issues. Read out, beta.
Yes, ma'am. How did Hurtwood justify the man's punishment?
Okay, you know this thing that Tom became furious. Tom was horrified to know the punishment because in that punishment that man was supposed to be boiled alive. Okay, due to that such a hideous punishment, when Tom came to know this thing that it was very hideous punishment, then Hurtwood, okay, Hurtwood justified the statement. Hurtwood ने बोला कि ये ठीक है. He justified the statement. Okay. कैसे जस्टिफाई की बेटा? क्या बोलकर उसने जस्टिफाई किया कि दिस पनिशमेंट इज करेक्ट?
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, it is. Ma'am, the answer is, but it's so much better.
Yes, Akshita. Akshita Rana.
Ma'am, can I tell?
I think Akshita Rana's network issues mostly with this Akshita, na? So the network issue हो जाता है. Priya, 1302. Priya. Priya, 1302. Okay, Akshita Rana, didn't get the satisfactory answer from you. Akshita, फिर से बोलो बेटा, try करो.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, my class was disconnected.
Okay, the same question is for you. How did Hertford justify the statement? Hertford ने कैसे कहा कि yes, statement is correct. It is correct to have such a punishment. Okay, write down. लिखो सभी. Back cameras on करके. Write down Hertford. 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 Justified. Okay, half of the answer. थोड़ा सा answer. We can't say half of. Some answer comes from the question itself. Hertford justified, Justified, justified that the Hertford justified that the punishment, punishment, that the punishment of boiling the man, Hertford justified that the punishment of boiling the man, that the punishment of boiling the man was much better
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes Nishali.
Ma'am, after
Write down Hertford justified that the punishment of boiling the man was much better than Hertford justified that the punishment of boiling the man was much better. Priya, you are not writing? Priya?
yes,
Priya,
ma'am.
कहाँ लिख रही हो बेटा? Show me.
Much better.
Okay. Hertford justified that the punishment of boiling the man was much better. Boiling the man was much better than the punishment, THAN, than the punishment given to some people, in Germany. G would be capital, Germany, Germany. Okay. Hertford justified that the punishment of boiling the man was much better.
Ma'am,
Much better than the punishment given to some people in Germany. Okay, G would be capital. Now tell me this thing. 4 questions you all have done. 4 questions.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, तो बेटा देखो, listen, side by side you will learn these question answers also. Okay, तब क्या होता है पेपर के टाइम में it will not create much burden on you. So side by side start learning this question answer ताकि burden ना हो. Word meanings करवा दी, start learning. Priyanka बेटा, your back camera is not on. Priyanka, turn on the bit. I'm looking at your this copies. Okay, so back camera should be on. Yes, Akshita Rana, but we have written as answer. Akshita
Yes,
Rana.
Ma'am, Hertford justified that the punishment of boiling the man was much better than the punishment given to some people in Germany.
Okay. Okay. Now next question. This Priya will read. Priya. Priya. Alok. Priya Alok. Priya Alok, Daksh, Yogesh. Daksh, Yogesh, Sameer. देना नहीं, आंसर नहीं देना.
Ma'am, can I give the answer?
Okay, Vritti. You read out the question first of all. Yes, Vritti, read the question.
Yes, ma'am. What was the woman and her daughter arrested for?
Okay, now this is also very easy, Vritti. Okay, what was the woman and her daughter arrested for? Women or the daughter, they were also arrested. And for what reason they were accused, Vritti?
Yes, ma'am.
Vritti?
Ma'am, the woman and daughter was arrested for because the people say that the woman and daughter.
Okay.
Ma'am, can I?
Wait a minute, she is saying, yes. Vritti, read karo beta.
Woman and daughter that the woman and daughter killed a man by poisoning him.
Okay, no beta. Women and daughter were not accused of killing someone.
Ma'am, can I?
The man was accused. Okay, Anshika.
Yes, ma'am. Woman and her daughter arrested for because they sell their to a devil.
Okay, very good. Because they have sold their soul to the devil. Okay, it was supposed to be, okay, but it was not the case. Okay, write down the women and her daughter. Write down back camera should be on Daksh. Daksh, back camera should be on Abhimanyu. 1 to 5
Okay,
to
ma'am.
back camera. Turn on the back camera. Karo beta back camera on. Okay, turn on your back camera. Write down the women and her daughter. Answer number 5th. The women and her daughter. Back cameras, beta. Alu, back camera on rakna. Yes, very good. Very good. Priyanka has written beautifully. The women and her daughter were accused. The women and her daughter were accused of going to an old the women and her daughter were accused of going to an old, okay, going to an old ruined church. R-U-I, an old and ruined, R-U-I-N-E-D, ruined church. Priyanka, you are not right. Yes, ruined, R-U-I-N-E-D, ruined church. Yes, beta.
Ma'am, the class was disconnected, so ma'am, can you repeat this question?
Okay, the women and her daughter. The women and her daughter were accused, A-C-C-U-S-E-D, accused of. The women and her daughter were accused of going. The women and her daughter were accused of going to an old ruined church. Okay, listen beta, church mein to sabhi ja sakte hain. Okay, everyone, you know, hum secularism, we don't means we can go anywhere. Okay, temple, gurudwara, church, you can go anywhere. Okay, lekin yahan par what happened, these ladies were going to a church but that was ruined, means अब वो टूटा फूटा मंदिर हो तो आप जाओगे? Obviously you will not go. और वो फिर आधी रात को you will go at 12, 11, then 11, 12, 1, 2 PM you will go. You will not go. But these women and girl, वो poor थी, maybe वो पता नहीं किस reason से जाते थे. It is not mentioned. But जो witnesses they had seen, तो वो बोलते थे कि they are going to an old ruined church, वो भी आधी रात को. ठीक है? Okay, going to an old ruined church at around midnight. A full stop I have not told. Okay, no full stop. अभी तक कोई full stop नहीं. Continue है line. Old ruined church at around midnight, wherein, WHERE, wherein they had a tryst, tryst means secret meeting, wherein they had a tryst with the devil, full stop. Now after full stop, first word will be capital. Now full stop has come. Now write down. Okay, due to that tries, due to that secret meeting, what happened? Write down, it brought. Yes, Vritti, not visible, beta. It brought, BROUGHT. It brought. Due to that, what happened? It brought storm, STO. It brought a huge storm, STORM, storm. It brought upon a huge storm in the sea. Okay, in the sea में कैसा आ गया? बहुत तूफान आ गया. It brought upon a huge storm in the sea. Then what happened? Due to which 40 people suffered intense losses. Due to which due to which 40 people suffered, SUFFERRED, suffered intense, INTENSE, intense losses, LOSSES, losses. Okay, this was your answer. Okay, Shanana, you read out its answer. Read karo answer. This Priya, you read out, but you have written. Read out.
Ma'am, can Akshita read?
Ma'am, the woman and her daughter accused for going to an older Jewish church midnight. They are trusted the devil at proud storm with 40 people suffered losses.
Suffered intense losses. INTENSE, intense losses. Okay, 40 people suffered intense losses. Yes, Priya, read the last question. Read karo usko.
How did Tom prove the woman innocence?
How did Tom prove the woman's innocence? Okay, Priya, तुम class बताओ Priya. How did Tom prove? Tom ने कैसे? How he proved कि ये woman जो वो निर्दोष है, she is innocent. How did he prove? कैसे उसने prove किया?
He proved the woman that
Ma'am, can Akshita tell?
Okay, Akshita. 6th class.
Yes, Ma'am, Tom proved the woman innocence. Ma'am, he told us she would have to be insane to do that, and Danny herself and her daughter a roof over her head.
ओके कैसे उसे प्रूव किया थे विमेन ये इनोसेंट है क्यों अगर इफ दे आर इनोसेंट ओके वो कैसे इनोसेंट है क्यों क्योंकि बिकॉज दे बोथ दिस विमेन एंड हर डॉटर दे हैव सफर्ड ड्यू टू दैट सम दे आल्सो सफर्ड सो दे शुड बी इनसेन मींस मैड पागल तो हम उसको इनसेन भी बोलते हैं तो अब विमेन को तो इनसेन होना चाहिए क्योंकि उसके खुद की रूफ जो है दैट इज आल्सो ब्लोन So she should be insane. तो वो पागल होनी चाहिए और पागल को तो we can't give him punishment. Okay, so he proved this in this way that women and girl was innocent because they have also suffered loss. Write down last question. Tom explained that the Tom explained that the women had to be insane. INSANE, insane. Insane इकट्ठा आएगा, ठीक है? No gap will be there. Tom explained that the women had to be insane to deny herself and her daughter, a roof over her head. A roof over her head. Full stop. Tom explained that the women had to be insane to deny herself and her daughter a roof over her head. A roof over her head. Full stop. Tom explained that the women had to be insane to deny herself and her daughter a roof over her head. Full stop. Tom, full stop. Tom said that she had to be insane. Tom said that she had to be insane to let her own house blow. To let